PAC Racing's been extremely fortunate to develop a lot of great relationships at King of the Hammers, and the teams and the people there really helped us grow our business, give us feedback, allow us to develop new products, give us ideas.
We partnered up with them probably 4 or 5 years ago, and have been running their products ever since. They were here trying to help all the racers, and that's why I love partnering with PAC and other companies like that. When they're here, they're supporting us, they're helping us tune our cars. That's what's really important to me and the involvement.
I partnered up with PAC Racing Springs as a sponsored driver, and really went to PAC because they offered something no one else did, these longer, lighter rates that were needed for these Ultra 4 cars. No one offered them, and PAC was willing to make them. So that also was something that attracted me to the brand, the fact that they were able to come support the racers in the field, be here with product, and help with tuning. You just don't find that from everybody.
And they do all of our valve springs for our powertrain, and then they do the coil springs on all the cars, and they also do the sway bars and torsion bars and stuff that we use.
And over the years, man, it's just been this killer relationship. We've worked on sway bar development, and what a lot of people probably don't know, because they can't see under the valve covers, is that we've got their valve springs in there. And these cars are sustaining 5,000 to 7,000 RPMs for 8 hours. Like, it's constantly up in that high RPM range. And when we made the switch over to PAC, we eliminated all of our valve spring issues.
We're out here torture testing in the King of the Hammers. There's no harder or rougher environment to torture test your product, and for us to roll that down to the general consumer that's wanting to put them on their daily rock crawler, or their Jeep JK or the JL or whatever they're putting it on, that has to give them a lot of confidence that if we can't break them, then the chances aren't great that somebody else is going to be able to.
It's definitely a torture test running the King of the Hammers and all these other races that we do. So they're race proven, and it proves it for everybody else in the industry. For if it's your UTV or your race car or just your daily driver, they do very nice products and stand behind their stuff.
Our whole program is definitely built around products that are the best and built in the USA. It's very important to us that we're not running, foreign junk on our race cars, because we need the best product. I learned that early in my career, that if you run junk product, that it's going to reflect the way your race goes, and you're going to end up DNFing.
I can't stress enough how much building something in the States with material that's sourced in the States really matters at the end of the day. The quality just isn't there from the overseas products, and we've seen it time and time again. And no matter how good of a driver you are, and no matter how good your car is, it's only as strong as its weakest link. And if that comes in a broken coil spring, that's a game ender right there.
I'm still a rec wheeler. I mean, my family fun is to go camping, and we take our 1972 CJ5 that turned into a CJ6 because of all the fun you have building them up. And you don't want to work on those all the time. You kind of want to get them dialed in and then go enjoy them. And racing is the ultimate proving ground. So going out there and doing this with them, and then knowing that it's going to be good for your rec wheel or trail wheeler stuff is kind of a nice thing to know.
I think the biggest thing about building a relationship at King of the Hammers is 10 years of that relationship. Giving us that feedback really helps us with the products to the sportsman racers, and developing what do we need to bring out to support at King of the Hammers, what do we need to do for the other events around the country. That long history of developing a relationship with a lot of the top drivers has really helped us provide.
Hey, my name is Steve Jessup. I'm the product development engineer at PAC Racing Springs, and I'm here with our brand new torsion bar rating and pre-stress machine. This machine was developed by our internal company, mechatronics and machine department. It is a full-scale torsion bar rating machine. We can twist bars anywhere from 3/4 inch, half inch, all the way up to a 3-inch solid bar. The torque cell is rated at 7,000 foot-pounds, and the machine servo with gearbox, it can twist up to about 15,000 foot-pounds. Right now it's set up to do a bar rating test. We can twist the bar and give the rate of the bar before we sell it to the customer. We also have the ability to pre-stress the bars so that the bars don't take a set when you install them on the car. Or we can do fatigue testing, and we can twist the bar to a given amount of cycles to see how well it'll last in the field. Right now we're on our rate bar mode screen. What we're going to do is we're going to twist the bar to a certain position and get the force values at that position. As you can see right here, we have the position set to 60 degrees, and that's what we're going to twist it to, and it's going to give us a torque readout right here. Right now the bar is at 0 degrees position, and the torque reading is floating between 0 and 1. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start, and you'll see the bar twisting, and also on the readout it'll give you a live position and torque cell reading. Alright, so after we've twisted the bar, we've imported the data to our PC here, and we can bring up the force versus degree of twist graph. So we have our bar identification up top here. We have the force readout, and you can see it's pretty linear until the bar starts to yield right around 35-40 degrees. You can see right here it's actually at 34 degrees. Typically a sprint car torsion bar works between 0 and 30 degrees, so you see the bar yielding right after that. And if you continue to twist, you'll twist the bar to failure.
I'm Tim Cameron. We're here at the Southern Rock Racing Series, Windrock Park. Pretty much started rock bouncer back when I'm 31 now, when I was 15. this level keeps on going higher and higher, and I don't know where it's going to stop. Marty Zimmerman at PAC Racing. I've been hooked up with him for the past 2 years. We do all my spring stuff, all my sway bar stuff, and it's easy for me to get a hold of Marty. I can tell him what I want, and he's knowledgeable to be able to put me in the right direction of what I need, and couldn't ask for a better product. For instance, their sway bar stuff, you know, it's over the top. I've had bars in the past that I hit a rough hole, and the bar would actually bend and stay bent, and ever since I've went to PAC, I've hit rough stuff, come back to the shop, do a bolt check, both bars are nice and flat, so therefore it shows to me that it's a product that'll stand abuse.
We were going down towards like the Marine base, and we're like, who made the trail? I was so nervous coming down everything. I'm like, I don't even know where the trail's at.
Really excited about Casey Gilbert and watching him grow as an off-road racer. He's been a part of our program since the early days, co-driving with Mike Colville and starting out on his stock class Cherokee. Watching him grow from just starting out to winning this year has just been one of the greatest rewards of our involvement with King of the Hammers.
PAC Racing Springs was up till 2 in the morning building a new transmission Eric's trailer for this thing. So I think the new motor from Texas Speedway went down a little more than we thought it would have been qualifying. We just scattered the transmission. So my wife and kids are watching at home. I can't get down there support. Say hi to them.
It's Chris Berger from PAC Springs. We're out here at the 36 Hours Uwharrie. Man, what a challenge. We had no idea what we were getting into. Everybody had watched stuff on social media last year and you're seeing, let's go wheeling with a canoe. That seemed like a good idea. And way more than we thought it was going to be. Mission planning has been a real struggle for us. You know, it's been a good idea to come up with backup plans, because every time you think you got it figured out, something gets thrown in the way there. So we get here on day one and have no idea what to expect other than just going to be beat on for several days. But it was more than we thought it was going to be. Grueling weather, not knowing what you're getting into, having a good setup and a good co-driver is key for this deal. So if you're going to plan to come next year, just get your gear in order. That's the biggest thing that you need to work on. Everybody that's out here is an experienced wheeler. I mean, you're not coming to this stuff with your first rig, but the stuff that we had to really battle through, and everybody here is making mistakes and overcoming that. You know, it kind of, you're starting out with a mission plan at the beginning of the day, and as soon as something goes wrong, like the commandant yelling for you to come. So we're gonna get back to work, guys. Talk to you soon. We were very lucky to be helped out by a lot of sponsors and had a lot of good stuff, but you better be ready when you come out to play.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Henderson out of Atlanta, Georgia, racing up here at Cryptic Side-by-Side at Dirt World Racetrack. Got some great shocks by PAC today. I really appreciate the work they've done for me. You know, a real personal relationship. They listen to what I say, and they listen to what I'm feeling in the car, and he communicates back to me, you know, what we're trying to accomplish and what he's doing. Really helps me tune the car at the racetrack. The personal relationship with your shock tuner is just so important. Goose came up to the track, spent some time at the track, and then brought his shocks actually up to the shop. And we worked on the dyno together and had an opportunity to get in his shop and see what he's thinking. And you know, he comes to the track, he's there when I need him, and I really appreciate that. They're very clear about how he's trying to set the car up and what they're trying to accomplish with the feedback. And then he tells me exactly what I need to do under certain conditions, and that's just makes it very simple for me at the track, setting the car up on these side-by-sides.